Are you ready for cooking class? I mean science class, guys. Science class. Hi, everybody. I'm here with you today to make some yummy bread. Okay, I have my bread, but this is pretty old and stale. So how about we make some new bread? Are you guys ready to make science bread with me? Yep. Okay, well, I hope so. So all you need is a fancy hat like this. It looks, oops, sorry, this way. Hoppa. Oh wait, anyway, you need a fancy hat. Maybe you don't need a hat, it's okay. Oh no, it looks horrible now. Perfect. Now, so you need a hat, you need your lab coat, and you need your special gloves to make dough. Now, why are we talking about dough in science class though? Have you guys ever thought of how actually dough and then bread is actually made? Well, to be honest, it's actually these guys' fault. Do you know what these guys do and what they're called? This is called yeast. Okay, this is how they look under a microscope. They're super duper tiny. Although they're actually much bigger than bacteria. If you imagine that a bacterium can be the size of a human, like me, then one of these guys will actually be the size of an elephant. In reality, really tiny. So we can't really see them this way. We have to use a microscope. Now, these guys are from the family of fungus or mushrooms. Now, you've probably seen mushrooms in the store. You probably like to cook with mushrooms. But these guys, you can't really just eat them like this. First of all, they're super tiny. And second of all, they don't really taste that great. But they're really good at helping you make bread. And also, mommy and daddy will be quite happy with them because they actually help them make some of their favorite beer and wine. Yeast are actually these microorganisms that you can find anywhere. They're in the air, they're on their skin, they're on top of our fruits and veggies, they're pretty much everywhere, kind of like bacteria. And they can be quite nice. Some of them can be dangerous, but the ones that we're going to talk about today, these guys, you can buy them in a grocery store, and you can actually make bread with them. Okay, so let me show you how they look. I'll put just a little bit on my hand. It's kind of like, look, they look kind of like powder, but a little bit bigger. So it's kind of like little sticks. They're kind of dry right now and they're asleep. So our job will be first to wake them up. Now let me put them back. Uh-oh, come on in, go in. Perfect. Now, what they do really is, once you wake them up, you give them a little bit of sugar. What they do is they start to eat the sugar. And as you're eating the sugar, they're actually, well, they're making gas. They just produce the gas. Kind of like they're burping, okay? So as they're doing this, and they're mixed in the dough, what happens is, the gas is starting to rise, it goes into bubbles, it makes the dough go up and up and up and up and up, and when you start baking it, those bubbles pop, the gas comes out, and you're left with those teeny tiny holes in the bread. Do you see them? Can you count how many there are? There's actually a lot of them because these are all the bubbles from the gas that our little friends, the yeast, have produced because they've eaten a lot of sugar. Now, do you want to try and see how it works? Okay, so I have my giant mixing bowl, I have my yeast, I have some hot water, I have some sugar, and I also have some flour. Okay, so let's start mixing, okay? You can try it at home, and it's really cool, because you can see how your dough is rising. You can even bake it after and eat it. Okay, but do it with mom and dad, because otherwise you might make some monster bread that will eat you. Well, probably not, but just do it with mommy and daddy. Okay, so first thing we do is we have to kind of wake those guys up because they're super dry and they're not making any bread today. It's just, I'm not working. Everybody's staying at home and not working. Why should I work and make bread? Huh? Because you're gonna get sugar. Ooh, sugar. Okay, let's do it. Sugar. But anyway, first we have to wake them up, so we have to give them a little bit of warm water. Now, it shouldn't be too hot because it will actually kind of boil them, and that's not going to be good for them. You will destroy them, actually. So, first you have to give them a little bit of warm water, and then you have to stir. You gotta stir. You gotta stir really well. Okay, I'm actually tired. Can you guys stir for a little bit? Please? Pretty please? Oh, come on, guys. I'm not gonna be doing the whole work myself. There's no one else to help me. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing it. Okay, stirring. If I fall off my chair because of you guys, it's gonna be your fault. Now, hold on. Now, I promised them some sugar, right? This is their food, and once they eat the sugar, they're gonna start to make the... the gas. Yeah. Okay. So, a spoonful of sugar. Okay, I think this should be enough. Should we give them a little more? Yes. Sorry, I didn't wait for you to say anything, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna say yes, right? Do you want me to give them more sugar? More sugar? Yes? It's not for me. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be eating sugar. Okay, don't overeat on sugar. Because there's bacteria in your mouth that love sugar. And if you don't brush your teeth, they start to eat the sugar and they start to make your teeth really sticky and icky. Okay, now, let's put away the sugar. Let's put away the water. And let's stir a little more. Now, the next step will actually be to add the flour. Now, I'm not going to be adding it to this cup because it's not, it's not going to fit. Now, let's actually put the flour in first. Now, I've never made bread properly, so this is probably not the right recipe for bread, but that's why I'm a scientist and not a baker. I'm just gonna show you what yeast actually are doing to make the bread go up, okay? And then you guys can make the best recipe for making yeast bread. Now, okay, we can actually use the whole flour, but that's gonna take a while, and I'm gonna get tired of mixing, and I'm lazy, so that's enough. Now, flour down. Okay, so here is our flour. Now I'm going to add our beautiful mixture. There's the water, there's the yeast, and there's the sugar. And some of it is on the bottom. Whoop-de-doo, I didn't mix enough. Come on, go down, you silly thing. Come on, go, don't make a mess. Alright, now, this cup is garbage. I'll probably not throw it, okay? I'll just put it down gently. Now, you can wash it and recycle it. Okay, mixing. Little more. I think I might need to add some water. It's good I didn't throw all the water. Okay, how's my hat, by the way? Is it bibbidi-bobbidi boo? I'm Breadarella right now. Okay. I think I need more water. Let's add a little more. And keep on stirring, guys. Can anybody help me? Anybody? Tyler, can you help me? Pam? No? You guys? Come on, somebody! Okay, fine. Okay. How about this? Maybe Freya can help me. No? Okay, I'll keep going. I'll add a little bit more water. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the water here so it's easier. Okay, mixing. Okay, guys, it's starting to look like really sticky dough. It looks horrible. Anyway, keep on mixing. Now, what I'm going to do is now actually put it in a cup and keep it somehow warm because the yeast like to be warm. Okay, now they're just waking up, they're stretching. Ow, I'm stuck now. Okay, so now that they've stretched, they're really hungry. Okay, they've woken up. They're in nice warm water, but they need to start eating. And as they're eating, they're gonna start to make this bubbly gas. And as it's going through, it's actually gonna be trying to go up, and it's gonna be pushing the dough up as well, and the dough should start to rise. Okay, we're gonna be watching this carefully. Now, I think this stickiness here looks like doughy slime. I think we're ready to transfer it to a cup. And we're going to watch what happens with it. Here's my magical cup. Now, let me see. Come on. Stick it. Okay. That's good enough. Let's get a little more. It actually doesn't smell bad. Oops. Yikes. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, don't get distracted. Rule number 1. And now it's... Ugh. Okay, well, that's why you're wearing gloves, I think. Anyway, we're all good, guys. Don't worry. There's just a little cooking emergency, but nothing to worry about. Oh, dear. I think I'm gonna... Wait a sec. I'm going to actually do this. Go in. Go in. Silly dough. Silly dough. I'm gonna call this silly dough. Okay, so silly dough is in. Come on. Go in. Okay, whatever. If you don't want to go in, go out. I'm done with you. Now, I'm going to take those gloves off. And now stop sticking to me. Okay? Now, done with this mess. Throw it out. Maybe not. Don't throw it out. Now, let's put it gently here. Okay, now, we have our lovely sticky dough. I want to get it to the same level. And now, obviously it's not going to look like this, but I want you to remember the level it's at. So, to do this, we're going to use a little marker. Hold on. Ta-da! Here's my marker. I'm going to, like we've done before, it's cool, kind of mark the level of this loveliness and stickiness. Okay? It looks like a mountainous terrain. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this off because nobody cares about this little sticky thing. And here we go. Here is our line. So now, remember I told you we need to keep them nice and warm. So, oh no, I got stickiness on my sleeve. Ugh. At least it doesn't smell bad. Now, let's do something to keep it warm. For example, this is a glove. I'm going to put it in the glove. Hold on. Stay still. Don't wriggle. Hello, guys. Alright, now it's warm. We can actually add some paper as insulation. This is actually really good to keep it warm. We'll wrap it up. We'll have to leave it a little bit like this, and I'll show you how it's doing in a little bit, okay? What else? There's another glove we can use on this side. Okay, more paper! Coming up right away. Okay, let's wrap it up more. If you actually have a heater, you can put it next to the heater, and it's gonna be doing really well. Now, don't put it in the oven, don't bake it, because you're going to destroy the poor little guys. These little guys. But still, keep it nice and warm. You can even kind of cover it up for a sec. Don't like completely super cover it. Just make sure that it has something to keep it warm on the top as well. Kind of like this. Okay, now, last thing is I have to wrap it up somehow. So I'm going to get an elastic. Okay, and this elastic's hopefully going to keep it all closed and nice. Okay, over here. Down here. Come on, silliness. Okay, now I'm going to go put it somewhere really close to a heater so it can be nice and warm, and we're going to check it in a little bit. Okay? In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to do another experiment. Hey guys, did you miss me? I'm back, and, well, I don't need this right now because maybe I do. Okay, never mind. So, we're going to wait a little more to see what's happening, but in the meantime, how about, we actually make a model of our yeast. And the best way to make models is to use Play-Doh, okay? Because it's really fun and really nice to play with. Now, let me leave my hat somewhere safe. And yeast are those super duper tiny living things that are looking kind of like a little bowl with an eye, okay? There's actually this is two different yeast. This is the mama yeast and this is the baby yeast. So right now they're budding. So that means that the little baby yeast is going to grow and separate from the mummy and go on its own merry way to make bread and yummy drinks. Start by shaping a bowl. Squish the Play-Doh a little bit. Do you remember how to make Play-Doh? Okay, it's very similar to the way we just made the dough, except we're not going to be adding yeast. We're going to add flour, salt, a little bit of oil. Okay, so here is our mummy yeast. And now, let's make the baby yeast. Okay, I think we've got it. So now we have to stick it. Okay, it kind of looks like that robot from from Star Wars. BB-8. Anyway, it's not gonna be fun unless we add some ice. So, here we go. Some ice for our budding yeast. Okay, well, ours is green, although the picture is yellow. It doesn't matter, that's not their real color. They've just colored it this way. So what color ice should we give them, guys? Do you want yellow, or green, or blue, or red? One of each? Okay. Sure, no problemo. Okay, so one over here, oh, that's its bum. Anyway, a green one, there is a blue one, and do we have a yellow one? And there's a yellow one. And this is our monstrosity. This is our budding yeast, and this guy is going to help us actually make some bread. Okay? So it's super easy to make. You just have to make 2 bowls. One of them will be smaller than the other. Stick them together, add some ice, and you have your budding yeast. Okay, this one went on its merry way. Okay, bye-bye. Make some bread. Bye, guys!